I'm here with Abhi at Siemens Australia for CMAT 2023. Abhi, this is a fantastic entrance to the whole expo. Please tell us what it all entails and the story behind it.
Yeah, it's so great to be here this time around at CMAT. It's wonderful, so much of footfall, and Siemens is really excited to be here. Lawrence, and thanks for asking me the question, because this is the centerpiece for the entrance this time around. And what we are trying to do is mention our story of Siemens, which has been there for 175 years globally and 150 years in the country. So if you look at the story, the first one, which is the first telegraph line, which came from Darwin to Adelaide, that was done for the first project of Siemens.
Wow.
And as we walk through, you can see the transformation of the industry, and Siemens has been at the spearhead of all the transformation that has happened in the industry, and has been bringing that in the automation space, in the warehouse space, in the manufacturing space altogether.
Yes.
So these are all the stories that we are presenting. Every story has a QR, so you can scan it and you can learn more about what exactly the story. You can go a deep dive and have a clarity about it. So from here onwards, what we are projecting is the digitalization journey, because Siemens is embarking and accelerating people to become much more digital and resilient, and all our assets, the softwares or the hardwares and the offerings that we provide, accelerate the companies to become much faster a digital enterprise.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening over here, and that's what we are trying to depict over here.
So Abhi, before we go on to the other side, which is really interesting and relevant to CMAT itself, so many of the companies already, pretty much most of the exhibitors here are already working with Siemens in some form or fashion too, aren't they?
Yes. So what was happening is that one of the reasons why we are here is because the OEMs, the ecosystem, the system integrators who are over here, present over here, have essence of Siemens technology in their applications.
Yeah.
So it feels like an honor for us to be here, and it feels like we are part of the family.
Wonderful.
So that's one of the biggest reasons we are over here.
Great. Now talk us through this part. We've got the challenges, which is really important for CMAT.
So this time around, what we were trying to do is project it like a story. So this is the whole walkthrough, which has been sponsored by Siemens. So we wanted to take through a journey as a story, how we will be projecting and showing everything. So over here, what you see is the main challenges that the intralogistics sector faces right now. E-commerce is really booming. There are new technologies coming in. COVID and climate change is changing things. So sustainability and resilience has become much more important. So what Siemens is bringing with their digitalization solution is like a game changer. What we are doing is like we're presenting the digital and the real world, and we're merging them together so that people can have much more flexibility. They are becoming much more adaptable in what they are trying to do. So that's what we are projecting over here, and showing like how Siemens digitalization solutions can help them.
Wonderful.
So
best of both worlds.
Yes, best of both worlds.
Yeah, wonderful. Now, and we look at the digital enterprise. You've got the MHE warehousing, the full life cycle performance story. Talk us through about that.
So over here, what is like the centerpiece of the whole story. So a warehouse is a place where a lot of KPIs are there. There's complexity. They are looking for good throughput. So how we, like the saying goes, you have to measure it twice and cut it once. So that you can save the resource, you can be much more optimized. So what Siemens believe is in creating the digital twin for their customers, giving operations and solutions which can create those digital twins so that they become much more resilient and strong to do all those things. And what we also have is reference from the customers who have already used our software, like Technomatic Plant Simulation and XMCD, who have designed the solutions around it, and they have seen reduced engineering time by almost 1/3, and lowering the installation time, because you already have planned so much in depth that you go to and implement things. All that time that is required to do that has gone drastically down. So there's a lot of money that has been saved and a lot of resources that has been saved. So it's bringing a lot of value for the customers, and it has become much more relevant.
And finally here, we've got obviously some of the information around the people that you've got here, that's some of the story behind local technology partners.
Yes, so APS is our local technology partner in Australia, and CSL in New Zealand. So they are part over here. They're part of the team as well, presenting the Siemens story and promoting it. What we have done over here is we are trying to create an interactive story with an iPad. It's a virtual warehouse where we are presenting different aspects of Siemens, like smart electrification, service consultancy, and wherever it is relevant, we are trying to project and then show, so the customers can come over here, people can come over here and have a look at where are the different technologies located in the warehouse environment for Siemens. So that's what we are doing over here. We can scan the QR and go to the Siemens Logistics webpage and have an in-depth knowledge about what are the solutions present in the market. So there are so many important stories with Siemens technology getting used by our like Boimer, Dematic, and many other customers, Elstef, and you will find thousands of them over here as well. And what we do is generally go to them, ask them how Siemens has brought the value, and they're more than happy to share that. And that's why we wanted to have all the reference video running over here so that people can come and see how it's not only about Siemens talking, but actually walking the talk.
They're true case studies.
Yeah, exactly. That's true case studies, and these are true indices that we are talking about.
Great. Well, congratulations, Abhi. I think the story that's behind Siemens, especially from 1872, it's incredible. Right across Australia.
Thank you.
I know that one of those unsung heroes, if you like, with all the whole supply chain, which is great to really get you front and center, literally, at CeMAT.
Thank you.
Thanks, Abhi.
Thank you.
So, take care.